What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. And on this episode, it is yet another spoiler-free review. And this time around, I'm going to be talking about the Amazon Prime video exclusive Unstoppable. But before I do, let's get into the trailer.
So why do you do this? Why do you wrestle?
When people look at me, the first thing they see is what's missing. If I win, having one leg won't be the most important thing about me.
The champ is here! Celebration dinner for Anthony!
The mom told me about that Drexel scholarship.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep my options open.
When you could go to school for free? Hey, you heard what your son said? He's gonna keep his options open.
Every big college has seen you wrestle, and so far, Drexel's the only one that made the offer.
Have you heard from ASU? The best college wrestlers in the world go there. Anthony.
The best I could offer you is to walk on.
I wish you the best, but I'm not interested.
Listen up. You're gonna have to beat out men who were recruited to be on the Arizona State University wrestling team. You're gonna have to prove everyone wrong just to make the team.
Hey, sure you don't want to run track?
You are 6 months behind on the mortgage.
It's a perfect opportunity for Anthony to pitch in.
I'm not letting him quit wrestling, and I'm not letting him quit school.
I got you. I'm here. Anthony, your greatest opponent, never gonna be somebody standing across from you on a mat. What's all this?
Dear Mr. Robles, I'm in the 3rd grade, and you are my hero. I wanted to tell you how much I look up to you. You make people believe in something.
Surprised to see you.
Don't be.
When they see you, they don't see someone who's missing a leg. They see someone who is unstoppable.
I'm not done yet.
You can show them that anything is possible.
Oh my God, is that guy missing a leg?
That's my son. What, you're not gonna cheer?
I used to be angry all the time, but I'm not angry anymore. So what are you?
Alright, so let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about Unstoppable. Unstoppable tells the story of Anthony Robles, an NCAA collegiate wrestler who is an amputee and wanted to go to Iowa State University to fulfill his dreams of becoming one of the top amateur wrestlers in the world, but unfortunately, Iowa didn't want to give Anthony a shot, so he stays home in Arizona and goes to Arizona State University, where he is a walk-on. Somebody who is not necessarily recruited, but tries to make the team just based on skill and is fighting. And it's very difficult to be a walk-on because you're facing off against the people who actually were recruited by the school, and it's a long shot to become a walk-on in collegiate sports. But Anthony Robles, despite all of that, defies the odds and wrestles for Arizona State University, and his mother Judy, played by Jennifer Lopez, supports him unwillingly, unconditionally. Loves him and will do anything for him. Anthony has a very, very troubled life at home. He has a lot of brothers and sisters, but their father, well, their father is absent for a lot. Well, in and out, well, not absent, but in and out of Anthony's life, and there's a situation where in the movie where things come to a head between Anthony and his father, and the family is forced to make a decision, and but despite all of that, despite everything that's working against him, his troubled family life, him being an amputee, he defies the odds and becomes a top level collegiate athlete. And watching this movie, I felt there was a little bit of parallel between myself and Anthony's life. I wasn't an amputee, fortunately, but or an amateur wrestler, but I did go to wrestling school, and I am a trained professional wrestler. So, but unlike amateur wrestlers, I do not knock the world of amateur wrestling. I think it is extremely difficult, and what I meant by that last comment was a lot of amateur wrestlers knock the world of pro wrestling because they say, "Oh, what we meaning amateur wrestlers do is real, and what pro wrestlers do is fake." And I believe none of it's fake, not amateur nor pro wrestling. So I do not knock the world of amateur wrestling. Shout out to all the amateur wrestlers doing their thing and that continue to do their thing. And I'm not gonna talk about my pro wrestling career so much. Maybe on a future episode I'll dive into that on how I got into the business. But let's talk about Anthony. Man, what a gutsy, courageous individual he is, man. And there's nothing. You can have everything in the world working against you, but if you have a great support system like Anthony did, and his mother and the rest of his family, you can pretty much do anything, man. And his coaches and teammates too. I'd be remiss if I forgot about them. His coaches at Arizona State is played by Don Cheadle, and his high school wrestling coach is played by Michael Pena. So great cast. But man, it's and there's a specific scene in there that's difficult, man. Difficult in the sense that I don't know if I would be able to do what he did, Anthony Robles, where he they're all the wrestling team is running up a hiking trail in the blazing Arizona heat, and that's difficult enough, but to do it the way that Anthony had to do it, that was even crazier. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it was a really, really good movie. I felt really good watching it, and it said at the end of the movie that Anthony Robles is now I think he's doing something with I know his mom is the dean of admissions at Arizona State University, and he he went on to do work in the world of like sports medicine, and I think he was also a high wrestling coach and stuff like that. So huge props to him, man. It's a really, really good movie. Definitely check it out, man. I'm a huge fan of biopics, so this was right up my alley. And then when I saw the trailer for this, and I'm like, wrestling, and then you find out all that you do about Anthony, and it's like it makes you love the movie and respect the man that he is even more, But yeah, definitely check it out. It's on Prime Video right now, and let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments, man. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And of course, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.